Alright, what's going on, everyone? I'm back for the first war this season. I got 2 accounts in DA this season, so it should be longer, more fun war videos. Got some new champs. We're gonna start here on the mini. We got Crossbones versus Photon. Yeah, I've taken this fight a couple times. It's pretty chill. I didn't really play much, if at all, during the off season, so it's nice to get a Crossbones fight. First thing to kind of come back. And this one went pretty well, I'd say. We have a ton of Furies, get her into Pure Light. Yeah, and then Crossbones doing Crossbones things. So yeah. Unfortunately, I'm gonna die once this video gets to a really fucking huge path fight that I've never done before. And I kind of played ass, so it kind of sucks to die first war in the season. But I don't know, I guess we're shaking off the rust. But so that fight goes well. Decent clean fight. Next we got Path 4, Section 1 Kindred. I mean, it's just like Mystic with Torch. You know how it goes to this point. So, pretty much just hopefully not get pushed into his mode. Now, see the power stings moving a ton. Just trying to get a bar of power from he throws this. And off the bar. I felt like a good start. And then now, so we have rank 5 Viv Vision on this account, and I'm not a good Viv Vision player yet. I really don't know how she works. Really, I know, the phase, like in Power Drain, and then SP2 and a few SP1s, the rotation. But I got 2 fights with her here. So start off with this Storm on Fisticuffs. Try to start off with a full combo, do another one. And then I feel like a common theme in this video is just the AI being stingy with their specials, especially on the main account fights. So we get that one out of her, and then more SP2 here, and or not. And we're gonna try and bait it, but I say whatever. And then shout out Snipes there for telling me that. I knew that if I would just power train her like that. So yeah, W Snipes. But yeah, just gonna bait special out. It's SP1. She's wide. I mean that's a lot of damage. Right. Alright, next up, this I-Bomb is kind of sketch. Just because I don't know how Viv works. I think I'm going to be getting this fight a lot this season, so hopefully we'll figure it out a little bit better. This one went okay. Yeah, I think the main goal here is just to get corner. Then you want to get the phase timing on the SP2. That's the big thing, really. So we're going to go for SP2 here. I also gotta figure out what's up with the conflictor, because I don't really know how that works. Like, I don't know why he just got all that power. Yeah, here I missed the phase by a little bit. Yeah, this is something I was asking about. I don't have any vulnerabilities, so I don't think, or I have one, I guess. I don't really know why or how they apply. So I think one rotation would kill him if I had those up. So something I gotta look into, but no big deal. I think we're just gonna full set here, and he'll die comfortably. So yeah, so pretty clean path fights for the mini. And now we just have this thing on 37. I've taken this 100 times. This is in a rank 5 Crossbones, so it's a little bit slower, but still lot of the time. I'll start by getting like Nico Furies, and then I'll get Cloud Push and 15. But it was not the case this time. I'm just gonna take the SP to my block. It's not gonna do anything. I think this one I do play a little bit more passive than I normally do. Like at the end, you'll see. I don't know if I should have put my overall. Like, if this was my rank 5 bones, that would have killed him easily. Like here, I could have sent that. I decided not to. You know, might as well just bait it, guarantee, you know, not having taken a speed 3. Like maybe I should just tank that to the block, because my last bones fight, maybe I should have went into overrun there, but he dies, so clean fight, no problem. And then the main, I took the main fights like a few hours later, and there's stark contrast to like the gameplay level. Like this fight is bad, so Bones doesn't really do much against Sandman. He's also a villain, so yeah, we're back on path 4 on the inverted controls node, and Sandman puts a ton of debuffs, and I also did not take off my willpower because against Photon it's not a problem. But here you're gonna see, like, oh yeah, that's a lot. And then he gets his thing, and I'm like, oh crap, this is not looking good. I don't know why I went for that light there. Probably should have held block. But I did see, I watched the Nick 136 video, and he said with Bones you need to do the relic. You know, he made a video fighting Sandman. But you can see my health is melting, so I take that on the block. We're at max fury. We have a lot of fury, so we can't really gain charges. And he is unstoppable again, and he luckily ticks out. But yeah, I'm not going to be taking that one again. So now we got Sentinel, the same node, the glancing node. This one's pretty, I mean, it's like pretty impossible to die to, but this one just takes forever because I feel like shit is kind of shitty. So yeah, first SP1 doesn't do damage. I get the vulnerability, but we weren't aggressive enough, so we're gonna get the glancing, of course. I was waiting until he got 100 charges, and then after that we're gonna get all the SP1s on the block to feed our morph charges. So yeah, see 600, hit that, and then yeah. Maybe I could have waited some SP2s to kind of keep the fight flow going, so I have to wait out so many right there I went for the stand up. We end up getting anyways. Like if this whole sequence we're about to see didn't happen, like I spent, you know, a while trying to get this one out. And of course Sentinel, here's another one, but then my form's off, so I'm like, alright, whatever. At this point I'm just trying to get his special out, get out, kill him then. But yeah. So yeah. I don't know, while this going, so I joined a different alliance on my main, but it didn't really like work out logistically, so I left and then came over here to DA with my mini account. And then I grinded this mini account like over the off season to like just have another account to play around, rank up some fun champs as well. Like I got a rank 5 Omega Red. So yeah, I'm looking forward to playing on that account and like getting to use more of the game. I use Crossbones a lot, but you know, and I like to play BGs, so it's kind of nice to branch out. But next we're still on path 4 here. This void is pretty commonplace. I never did this fight before. it's like in the fight it feels a little sketchy, but it's not that bad. One thing I definitely could have done more is more heavies. Here we don't get the stun. Yeah, I don't know if I had to be as passive with my combo avoids debuffs as I did, but or as I was. So yeah, we're gonna get pushed in the second life. I was a little worried at this point because he had 30, but if he's just one SP one, that fear is so strong. We have, this is my death right here. This is a rank 5 A2 null, collective 19 unlockable. And this, I didn't play well. The AI didn't go my way. Let's start off, get a good intercept, and I go for another one to get walk up lighted. Alright, I'm like, alright, throw the special. I go for a little jab, and just throws the SP1, of course. And then I don't know what happened there. But yeah, and that power sting, man, oh my goodness. Normally it's like, it's negative. Like, I don't know why I got hit by that. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. But that power sting, dude, like, and then I just get, like, just terribly played by me. That's not how I normally play it. It's kind of making me angry watching it back. But I mean, this null is like, he's no joke, bro. He's fat. A lot of damage. So I end up just coming back in here with crossbones. And then I'm trying to bait a heavy here. He's gonna throw it again. But yeah. So we're gonna get. I've taken this with crossbones before. Normally it's fine in T2, but I've only taken it like T2 where it's like before the Ascension. And this guy's also tactic, so it doesn't really play like much in this fight, but yeah. And then I believe I tried to dash back right there, but the inverted fell off exactly at that point. So yeah, it's still not a clean up fight. That's a tricky fight. If the AI isn't like super helpful. I also, no excuses for me. It was not a good game, but I don't know. That was my first time doing that fight. That's a huge null, dude. I did not enjoy that, but on to something much more chill. The last fight video, 43 Spider Woman. I don't think I've ever fought her here before, but I mean, it's just, crossbones food. 30 seconds, she's already dead. So yeah, kinda sucks we died for Sword, but we'll get it back. Thanks for watching. And if you have any Viv gameplay tips, let me know. But yeah, I'll see y'all. Peace.